Hey, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to do a video review for the Ivation dehumidifier. So this is something that I decided to buy. We originally had moved into a home where the past homeowners had left a dehumidifier, but that unit was really just getting kind of tired. I could tell the fan was going and really needed something a little bit newer. So I decided to pick up this unit after looking around. And so far I've been very happy with it. So I'll kind of go through some of the functionalities of it and talk a little bit about this unit and what my thoughts are. So fairly straightforward, just kind of going over the unit itself. You do have a fairly good sized power cable, as you can see here, this black cable. So depending on where you're putting this, most likely in like a basement or somewhere that you're going to need to be running a dehumidifier, you should have plenty of slack. If not, you can always get an extension cord. On the back of the unit, you do have a hose hookup here. So if you want to run a drain where you're going to be draining this somewhere within your space, you do have that option, and it does come with a small hose. It's not particularly long, but you may have to adjust or get something else or an enhancement to that hose if you're, going to be doing that. Otherwise, you're going to be manually emptying the actual water container here at the base. You do have a nice area here if you need to remove this. It's fairly easy to take out. I recommend probably putting this up on like a stand, so that way when you go to empty it, you don't have to like get all the way on the floor and be spending more time leaning down to get to it. I just put it on like a small IKEA table when we ran it in our past home. I'm now setting it up for the first time, so for demo purposes, I just have it on the floor. It does have small wheels on all four corners, so it rolls pretty easily. As you can see, I can just easily move this with one hand, and it glides fairly easily, so no issues there. In terms of the overall functionality of the unit, we hit power, and this will kick on immediately. You can see the temperature that it currently is and what we're currently set to. You can change the temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit. I usually just leave it on Fahrenheit. And then you also have a couple indicators. So here will tell you, I believe, a status of whether or not it's on. This is the fan mode that we're in, so I can go from low fan to a high fan. So you can see it really kicks up if we go to the low from the high. You can set a timer. So here, if we hit this will turn green. And then I can use the up and down arrows to set, 1 hour or 2 hours, however much time I want this to run. And then beyond that, it'll give you a status of when the water's actually full. Pretty straightforward. I do like that it has the LED on it, so you really have an idea of what's going on. And then all of the air is coming up right through the top. So pretty straightforward. In terms of the actual tray itself, I will say that this has definitely been used, so it hasn't had a good cleaning in a bit. But if I remove this, the unit will actually shut off. And you can see this is the hose that it came with. And essentially this entire thing will fill with water. And when you're ready to remove it, you have a handle here that you can take and basically hold the handle while you go bring it up to a sink or outside and just dump all the water out. So works pretty well. Haven't had any complaints with it. I'd say, energy usage, it is Energy Star certified. So, if you run this consistently, you're going to be emptying water out of it. You shouldn't have too much of an issue with it. And, definitely going to be worthwhile if you need to, be in a place, be somewhere that you need to be running a dehumidifier and you don't want to have any issues with air quality. So overall, I do recommend the unit. I think it's a great unit. If you decide to pick it up, through my link, I'll actually leave a link below where you can grab this on Amazon. You guys will pay the same, but it'll help me out a great deal. So anyways, thanks for watching and hope you enjoy the review.